funciona. C'est son réel.
Did two men with a trunk get off here by any chance?
Oui,
Which way did they go?
that way, monsieur.
Oh, where are we anyway?
Guise, France. Let me help you, monsieur. There is a taxi at front, and a hotel nearby in Rennes-le-Château.
Appreciate it.
Knight. Gabriel Knight. Kind of a big bed for little old me. No thanks, I'm wide awake. I may not know art, but I like it. Well, it ain't Ethan Allen. I don't have a damn thing with me. Your basic why hanger. Good thing Joan Crawford ain't around. Somebody must have had a note in here or something. Nice view, if there was anything to look at, that is.
I wonder whose room that is. It's the roof. What is that? That wouldn't do much good. The door's locked. I guess the lock prevents anyone from coming in that way. That platform looks sturdy. That door must lead to the adjoining room. I can't reach it too well from here. Who would wear a white suit in a boat? Who would wear a white suit, period? Looks like an ad for wine. That looks like fun, except for the rowing part. A daily supply of clean towels, reason number one for staying at a hotel. That's a bit anal, isn't it? Funny. I'd always heard the French didn't have those things. What, is this Saturday already? Greatest invention since fire. Don't need it. Temple of the Porcelain God. I've been living with 2 women for the past year. I couldn't get myself to leave it open now, even under pain of death. I could let you see me doing that, but then I'd have to kill you. My Schattenjäger dagger. Looking at my passport picture, it's a wonder the U.S. ever let me go. It's a long piece of masking tape, still sticky too. A good writer never goes anywhere without his notepad. Prince James's calling card. That key really comes in handy when I want to get into my room. The Schattenjäger talisman. It's kind of like a lucky rabbit's foot, only big and heavy. I went back to my old tape recorder. That dual mount was a pain to lug around. Grace has been working on our procedure for cases. She wants us to take fingerprints, use this new program called Sydney, and do all this sort of, official crap. So I don't think I'll record my conversations this time around, but I might be able to find some more creative uses for my tape recorder. My wallet. cool table. Check out those lines.
They need to get some of my dad's paintings in here. These are a bit too happy for my taste.
Buzzers for the hotel rooms. Gee, talk about high tech.
Ah, you must be Monsieur Knight in room 25. My name is Jean. If there's anything you need, I will be at your service most humbly.
Thanks.
It's Jean, the receptionist.
Is there anything I should know about the town?
Rennes-le-Château? We have a small town, but a rich history. I suggest Monsieur visit le musée de Saunière. It's just down the road.
Say, Jean, have you seen two men with a large trunk around the hotel? Maybe, checking in?
No, monsieur, but most of the guests arrived last night, oui? And I was, excusez-moi, not on duty. We have a number of gentlemen staying at the hotel. As to their luggage, I cannot say.
Maybe somebody else who works here might have seen the two men?
The night clerk is Simone. When she comes on duty this evening, perhaps monsieur could ask her.
Have you noticed anything peculiar going on with the guests?
Besides the Mademoiselle Butin, the guests are all of the foreign persuasion. Peculiar is not a word Jean allows himself, compris?
It's Jean, the receptionist.
The hotel's one link to the outside world. I'd rather use a payphone, thanks.
Well, that's cheerful. Makes me feel right at home.
It's a bell for getting someone's attention. Of course, I get attention without having to ask for it.
I think that would annoy him. There's some kind of book on the desk. Looks like these guests have all signed in within the last 24 hours.
Talk about your big hair. A lounge. Ooh, how sophisticated. Shouldn't that painting be in the dining room? No, that would make too much sense.
There's a guy reading the newspaper in the lounge.
Hey, how are ya? My name's Knight, Gabriel Knight.
How do you do? I am Emilio Baza.
Emilio, great. Are you a guest of the hotel?
Yes, I am.
So am I.
Then we shall see much of each other.
Yeah, I guess so. Nice place, huh? Did you get in last night?
Yes.
Not too late, I hope.
Not late, no.
Did you drive in?
A friend dropped me off. I'm not crazy about flying and owning a vehicle. Such a nuisance.
I don't have anything else to say to him.
His name's Emilio Baza. It's a black magic marker. It's Jean, the receptionist.
I just want you to know,
You're doing a great job.
Oh, so many people forget to say the little words of kindness. Monsieur is too thoughtful.
Don't mention it.
I should call Prince James. I think I have his number on me somewhere.
Guess they're trying to avoid any confusion. I'm not sure who to call.
Prince James's calling card.
Hello, Stewart's residence?
This is Gabriel Knight calling for Prince James.
Yes, one moment, please. Mr. Knight? What in God's name is...
I know you must be frantic. Let me explain. Last night, someone came into the bedroom through the window and took your son. I followed them, but I couldn't catch up. They went to the train station and boarded a train for Toulouse. I believe they got out of a little place called Cuiza. I'm still trying to track what happened next.
Cuiza? Near Rennes-le-Château?
Yes, you know it.
Gabriel, thank you very much for informing me. I must think for a moment, please. I'm afraid our investigation of the night visitors will have to be postponed. I'll send down some men to look into the kidnapping.
Wait a minute. What makes you think the night visitors weren't involved?
I don't have time to explain. Keep your eyes open until my men arrive, if you would. I'll send Miss Nakamura along. Oh, and naturally, your travel expenses and the fee we discussed will be taken care of.
Oh, that's not important.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight. Perhaps I will call on you again when I have time for such matters.
Goodbye.
I don't think it'd do me much good. It'll take more to convince Prince James than just my opinion. Peekaboo. I don't hear anything. Maybe he's got a long-winded telephone partner. Then again, maybe not. That one's occupied. That'd be kinda rude.
She has a certain naive barnyard charm.
If that's what I think it is, I can die a happy man.
Oh, great. Hey, how about some coffee out here, Merci? Thanks, buddy.
Gabriel Knight. You wanker.
Mosley? Is that you?
No, it's my evil twin. What the hell are you doing here, Knight?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm on vacation. I'm here with the tour group.
What kind of tour group?
You know, the touring kind.
And you guys came here?
Well, it's kind of special, it's a special treasure hunting tour group.
Treasure? What treasure?
Look, read the brochures, okay? I'm not the freaking tour guide.
Jeez, nice to see you too.
So, what are you doing here again?
I came to see you.
What?
Sure. I called your number at the post.
Right, of course. I forgot I mentioned it. Well, it's great to see you. Great.
Yeah.
If you want to join a tour, you'll have to talk to Madeline Bouthane. She's around here somewhere. And come up to the room later, would you? I'm in room 33.
Sure.
And thanks for surprising me, old pal.
No problem.
Mosley? In Rennes-le-Chateau? Wait, are you as confused as I am?
It probably wouldn't make any more sense the second time around. Maybe I should wait till we're alone.
I hope they don't actually cook in that. Coffee. Good stuff, too.
Packages of maple syrup. No thanks.
Hey, free food. Pastoral du Swamp. Oh, lovely. Le Hotel.
Right. They obviously need to keep away the hordes of tourists.
The parking lot is packed, isn't it? Don't mind if I do.
I don't want to show that to her.
Well, hi. You must be Madeline Bouthane.
Perhaps. Who are you?
Gabriel Knight. You know Mosley from your tour? We go way back.
Ah, I should have recognized the accent.
What accent?
Never mind. So, you know Monsieur Mosley?
Oh, yeah. And I was wondering how much you'd charge me to, kind of hang with the group, given that I'm paying for my own hotel and all.
2,000 francs.
Kind of steep, innit?
This is the price of success. Do you wish to find the treasure or not?
I'll think about it. When did y'all get in?
Last night?
Late?
No. Why do you ask?
Just curious how long it took. You drove it?
Yes, from Toulouse. It's about 2 hours.
Who all came in the van?
Most of the group flew into Toulouse. John Wilkes, Lady Howard, Miss Stiles, and your friend, Mosley. Messieurs Buckelly and Baza made their own arrangements.
So, what's this tour group do, anyway?
I guide my clients through the facts of the mystery and show them the important locations. From there, they can draw their own conclusions.
Well, how come you're not guiding them right now?
There is a lot to absorb in the town itself, Monsieur Knight. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. will be the first guided lecture.
Oh, well, I'll still think about it. So, you're the expert, right? What's your theory about the treasure of Rennes-le-Château?
I leave that to my clients. It is better that way, no?
Don't mind if I do. Guess he's getting some fresh air. So much for that idea. Looks like they're booked up. Le Hotel.
Must not be a lot of cats around here. Well, gee, I don't need a live chicken at the moment. Ooh, reminds me of the present the voodoo group left me. Yuck. I think it's a bookstore. Oh, looks like they're closed. Secrets of the Holy Grail. I wonder if that book's got something to do with this area.
Unfortunately, the store is closed. San Grial. Holy Grail.
San Grial. Wasn't that what the two men on the train said? Why would they be talking about the Holy Grail? And what does the Grail have to do with Rennes-le-Château?
If I look at it for too long, I'll have to go back up to the room. Not sure what it says, but if it has to do with bikes, I'm there.
Oh, check out that Harley. Wow, I'd love to drive that baby. I need to rent a bike. What a pathetic excuse for a bike. Looks like they're open from 2 to 5. I'll have to come back later. Museum and church. This place is just jam-packed with culture, isn't it? Villa Bethania, personal residence constructed by Saunier, whoever that is. Villa Bethania, personal residence constructed by Saunier, whoever that is. It says, keep out, more or less. I think those windows showed the Sacred Heart of Jesus. You gotta hand it to us Catholics, babe. We really know our anatomy. It says Tour Magdala. Tour Magdala. The books are all old and French. Seats at the window, hence the name Window Seats. Not right now, thanks. This is like an old castle tower. Almost reminds me of something Ludwig would have built. It's just a decorative post, I guess. There's a mountain over there. Not surprising since we're close to the Pyrenees. Don't ask me to pronounce that. They're open all day. That looks like a private home. I don't think I'd find the baby by knocking on doors. I will keep my ears open, though. Lost items. Wonder if my life is in there. God. Somebody lost a hat. It's not really my style. Looks more like something Mosley would wear. Hey, they actually have souvenirs for sale. I'm sure Gracie will be all over it if and when she gets here. The architects weren't too crazy about light, were they? I'm assuming she works here.
Hi, how are you? You run this place?
Ah oui, yes.
Nice to meet you. The name's Knight.
Very well.
And you are?
Madame Girard. Is there something I can help you with?
There might be. Have you heard a baby crying in the past 24 hours?
I have 3 grandchildren. What do you think?
Say, does the Holy Grail have something to do with this area?
Perhaps.
Uh-huh. And what would the connection be exactly?
Some believe the Templars found sacred Christian treasure in the Holy Land. When they were persecuted, they would have hidden it, n'est-ce pas? It really is not that difficult a leap, monsieur.
Sacred Christian treasure, like the Holy Grail?
Possibly. The most famous Grail story, written by Wolfenbach, was set in Languedoc. Did you know that, monsieur? No, of course you did not.
Is there anything special I should know about the town?
The displays will tell you the history of Rennes-le-Château.
You mentioned Templars, as in the Knights Templars? Were they really from this?
If you wish to know about the Templars, read the history board.
There's supposed to be some kind of treasure buried around here, right?
Yes, that is the theory.
Well, what kind of treasure is it?
That is part of the mystery, monsieur.
Okay, so what are some of the possible treasures?
Gold stores of the Romans, the fabulous wealth of the Visigoths, which was never found, the fabulous wealth of the Merovingians, which was never found. Or it could be the fabulous wealth of the Cathars, which...
Yeah, I gotcha. The Templars too, right?
But of course, they had more fabulous wealth than anyone. Why do you think that French pig dog of a king turned on them?
Aren't you French in this region?
Well, France thinks so.
Any other theories on the possible treasure?
Well, the Romans did destroy the Temple of Jerusalem, stole sacred Hebrew artifacts. Perhaps it is the lost treasure of Jerusalem that is buried around here. And then there is this one theory.
Yes?
Never mind. I am a good Catholic woman myself. Why don't you read up on the subject if you are so very interested?
Say, were you around last night?
I was at home, monsieur.
Oh, you didn't happen to see anyone coming into town, did you? Late? Around 11?
I am well asleep by then. The early bird catches the worm, you know.
Yeah, and what an incentive that is, too.
These panels tell the history of the Rennes-le-Château area. Adam and Eve. I never liked that story. Can you imagine there being only one woman on the entire planet? Oh, God. This side tells the story of that Abbé Saunière. I'm not sure I'd want that thing between my legs. Looks dangerous.
My goodness, Estelle, look at this. It's the sacred number of Ra.
You're right, Lily. And look, it says Virgo, Isis.
And Trinus et Unus. 3 or 1, isn't it? Or am I conjugating badly?
Oh, I'm afraid I never had Latin.
Well, I think I'm right. Do you suppose they're referring to Nut, Horus, and Osiris?
They could be referring to God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost, couldn't they?
Don't be stupid. Anyway, Dr. Wen says it's all the same thing. Or was that Mary, God, and Jesus?
Look at that shape. Wasn't there something like that in Dr. Wen's sacred geometry?
Shh! Do you want to give everything away?
Oh, sorry.
It's an angel holding a devil in chains. Odd. I've never seen Satan drawn quite like that. Hey, he kind of looks like me. Except for the dress part. There's a couple of beauteous dames. All right, so I'm feeling generous. Good morning, ladies.
Look, Estelle, the gentleman has come over to introduce himself. Isn't that charming?
Well, I try. The name's Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yes. How do you do, Mr. Knight? I'm Estelle Stiles, and this is Lady Lily Howard.
Renowned on stage and screen. And now you're thinking, how modest, how petite, and of course, I am Lily.
You wouldn't by any chance be here looking for the Holy Grail, would you?
Ah, but we all seek the Holy Grail.
You mean everyone on the tour?
No, little man. All mankind. The correct question is not, do you seek the Grail, but do you know what the Grail is?
Well, what is it?
Ah.
Are you with the tour group?
He's a sly one, Estelle.
Yes, Mr. Knight, we are.
What about you, dear boy? I thought we'd met everyone this morning.
Oh, I'm a friend of Mosley's.
Ah, well.
Are you all here looking for the treasure?
Well, we can hardly deny it since we're on the tour.
But it's not as though we have a theory, Mr. Knight.
Estelle, you're so subtle.
Oh, yeah? You got a theory? Well, let me hear it.
Is that a note of ridicule I hear? Can it be?
No, I didn't.
Do you think perhaps that only men can have valid theories?
Hardly. It's just the whole idea of a...
Lily, are we to take it that you yourself have no theory, sir?
About the treasure? No, I don't.
Methinks he doth protest too much.
It's possible.
I think I've had enough of Lady Howard for the moment. Lady Howard and Estelle Stiles, they're Brits, not to mention a little whacked. A bunch of old documents in French. Be still my heart. Looks like some kind of emblem or seal in Latin. Probably from the church. It's an angel holding a devil in chains. Odd. I've never seen Satan drawn quite like that. It's a letter in French. I think he's the guy the museum's named after, Saunière.
So, where did Saunière get his money from?
If I could answer that, monsieur, do you think I'd be sitting here?
I don't have anything else to say to her. Madame Girard, she's kind of uppity for someone who lives in the middle of nowhere. Then again, hell, I live in Rittersburg. Woo, that yellow tile certainly makes its presence felt. There's some art above the door. Nothing like a little satanic imagery to make a church feel cozy. Par ce signe tu le vaincras, whatever the hell that means. What are they looking for? The last virgin in France? That's a confessional, but it looks like it hasn't been used since Vatican II. I don't think they're still taking customers. Mary Magdalene in some kind of a cave. A skull, a book, and a cross made from a tree with living branches. Huh. A communion cup. Jeez. The last time I took communion, I didn't even have facial hair. Not that I have much now. The Magdalene washing Jesus' feet. They just don't make women like that anymore. They got brochures, but they're in French. I don't read French. Fuel for the flock. Trinkets for the Trinity. Hey, I got enough sins already, thanks. I have a policy with religious institutions. They don't bother me, and I don't bother them. I wonder where this door goes. It's locked. I'm not even sure where that door leads. This one's 20th century. Maxine Lafitte. She died in the 70s. Can't say I blame her. Louis Hoffet. Kicked it in 1964. Shade for the dead. That is important. That's a big tomb. Looks like a church office in there. Looks like a church office in there. Poor Pierre. He was only 34. Of course, that's 238 in dog years. I can't read it. The letters have worn away. Abigail passed on in 1893. It's Saunier's grave. That must be Saunier himself. He's looking a little worse for wear. Ici repose Mademoiselle Marie Denarnaud. Died January 1953 at 85 years old. Looks like the parsonage, maybe, or whatever they call them in France. Minimalistic gardening, kind of like my approach to relationships. And what exactly would I do with that? It's the parsonage door. I don't even know who lives there. I have no idea who lives there, but they probably have no interest in meeting me. Well, yes, I know it's hard to believe, but, you know, they're French. A black cat. How appropriate. You try to share a little human kindness, and what does it get you? The cat ran through there. Pretty tight squeeze, too.